Hey everyone, it's Eric here from my 525XL, just giving you another update on the tank. Today is May the 18th. Had something weird happen just a few nights ago. I don't know if the camera's going to show this, but if you can see this hole right here, I'll post a picture of what happened right here. But my Fire Goby, I guess, jumped out of the tank into the mesh and actually got lodged right into one of those squares. And for those of you that have these mesh on the top of the tanks, you know that square is less than a ½ inch. So I caught him. I don't know how long he was there. He was looking a little dry, very lethargic. I don't know if he survived. I had to cut a hole in that mesh, as you can see, and he kind of floated to the bottom of the tank. And I can see one Fire Goby there. I don't know where the partner is or if he made it, so kind of bummed about that. I don't know what the odds are on that happening, honestly. But if it's going to happen, it'll happen to me. Tank itself is doing pretty good. I'm just in the process of doing some measurements. I actually have a phosphate measurement now. It's registering at 0.38, which is a little higher than I'd like. And I am just on, I don't know if it's going to show, on the last minute for the nitrate to see where that is. But the corals themselves are doing fine. Fish are doing well. Noticing a lot of growth on that middle coral there. That's the no-namer that I got for free last year, I think. Yeah, last year. Seems doing quite well. The bird's nest is growing. I'm out of potassium, so I need to order some to continue that dosing, because it really seemed to help on the coloration of the corals. And I know All Reef doesn't have any potassium in there. So other than that, everything looks pretty cool. Duncan's looking a little annoyed there. I think one of the fish brushed up against him, so he kind of shrunk down a bit. But everything else looks really good. My sand sifting star is out, and you can see the Florida Recordia is looking really good. What do you call it, Favia there, starting to encrust down on the bottom of the rock, which is pretty good, so getting some growth. Zoas up there are continuing to encrust on the rock, and of course the torch looks healthy too. So, wow, that's my nitrate. I don't know if I believe that. 13.1. Wow, I might retest that. So phosphate jumped up quite a bit since the last video, and now the nitrate is at 13.1. What was my last? So I logged this thing on Aquatic Log. So my last nitrate reading, whoops, sorry. Here we go. Yeah, it's dropped quite a bit, so interesting. So I'm just going to input 13.1. So you can see in the graph there, it's a handy app, so I was around 22.7, 24, 22, and now I'm down to 13.1. But the phosphate actually jumped up to 0.3 from not registering at all. So interesting results. I'm still doing the same thing, skimmer on during the day, off at night, and then the carbon reactors on at night and off during the day. So I'm going to continue that regiment. Seems to be working for me. Just curious on the swing on phosphate, though. I haven't changed any of the feeding habits. It's been exactly the same: a sheet of nori in the afternoon with some pellet food, and then half a cube of frozen brine shrimp. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. So anyway, that's what I got for today. So I guess all in all, things are looking pretty good. Getting some measurements back on phosphate, although a little high, but I'll monitor that. And then the nitrates dropped quite a bit, 10 parts per million since the last time. So anyway, hope you guys are keeping well. Questions or comments, leave them down below. And until we talk again, happy reefing.